So sometimes doors open up and it allows you to look through new windows, and if you change up your life a little bit, and I've been praying and asking God's guidance and help in this decision. I wondered if he knew that Thomas had perfect pitch, because not many kids do. And he actually asked him in class, he's like, you have perfect pitch? Because he didn't know that. And he tested him, you know, and was pretty amazed, you know. He's Thursday morning, and no nurse today. So Daniel doesn't go to school. We spend the day together. Shifting plans. We're just going to relax for a little while I drink coffee. Huh. Can I have my coffee this morning? Cutie tootie tooties. I love you. Cover you up. So here's something very exciting. Everybody's going to just shiver in their boots about this one. There's a power company truck out here, and they're removing the plastic boot that the painters put over your wires to protect the painters when they're painting. Henry is going not so crazy-o out there, because there's a man climbing up to remove the plastic boot off of the electric wires that attach to our house. Anyway, I am home today. Unexpectedly. I'm waiting for to hear from the office I work at, because I'm not sure what's going to happen there yet. Still not working. But Daniel doesn't have a nurse today, and I hope everything's okay. It happens. It's fine. I don't mind at all. I say that all the time. The only downside is, and it's our own doing, is that he can't go to school. And when I say it's our own doing, it's because we refuse to send him to school without a nurse, because he's on a G-tube feed that runs 24 hours a day. So he needs to have a nurse to be able to turn it on. Riding the bus, that's the real concern. And then any other time where Daniel doesn't have access to his nurse. And this was put in place a while back. And we're not going to change it now because he's turning 18 and he needs to be safe and cared for. The only downside is that if he doesn't have his nurse with him, then he doesn't go to school. So, yeah. And I guess that's okay. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. My husband gets more upset than I do. But who wouldn't want to spend the day with this handsome, adorable young man? Huh? Who's got a little mouth. He's barking at you. Barking at the man outside. It's the man. It's the man on the ladder out there. See him? See him through the cobwebs? There's his truck. You know, the exciting part of living in a house. Woo! A power truck is here. Oh, Henry, heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh, seriously. I need more coffee. And then I'm going to get Daniel all set up here. And what happens sometimes is folks, this is life. This is Daniel's life and Julie's life. On Thursday, November 5th. November 5th already. Holy moly. You got a yucky mouth? You want me to brush your teeth? Let's brush your teeth. You okay? Daniel just had a really awful choking incident. He was really upset and crying, and then he has settled down. And then And all of a sudden it was, so I think he aspirated or choked on his own saliva, which happens sometimes. And his tummy's all making noises. It's like he can't catch his breath. So, I have so much going on in my head. I love you, honey. Hi, Henry. You okay? I know, that was scary, huh? It's okay. So, Dan and I are just getting ready. I have to go run a couple errands. I have to stop by the Allstate office. It's just complicated. You know, things don't need to be complicated when they shouldn't be complicated. They should be a lot more cut and dry. Anyhow, I've been kind of miserable anyway with the whole situation. So sometimes doors open up and it allows you to look through new windows. And if you change up your life a little bit, and I've been praying and asking God's guidance and help in this decision. Lunch. He has a half a day, and then I have 5 parent-teacher conferences tonight. I had them all scheduled tonight because I knew that I would have help and I could just bang them off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I don't know. So it looks like Dale's going to have to come with us because we can't miss them. Anyway, that is just how it goes, folks. You think one thing's going to happen, and then it just doesn't, and something else doesn't, and then something does, and then earlier, I'm in here, right, and he's in the bed watching TV, he's fussy, and I posted a little clip, he's just real fussy, and then all of a sudden, he just choked on his own saliva. I don't know if I talked about this already or not, but it was terrifying. And I was worried about him for a few minutes, and then he settled back down. And see, that can happen with these kids who have high, what they call aspiration. If you don't know what aspiration is when you swallow something the wrong way. Like if you've ever been eating and you swallow something the wrong way, or drinking and it goes down the wrong way and you feel awful and you cough and it hurts and all that. Daniel aspirates all the time. That's why he can't eat food by mouth. It goes the wrong way. He doesn't swallow in a normal way because he can't control the protection of his airway. Like when you swallow, like if you swallow right now, your body has a motor skill that automatically knows protect airways, swallow through the esophagus. But Daniel's doesn't work that way. He has trouble. And so most of the time, if he swallows something, it will have a great likelihood of going down the wrong tube, so to speak. So that can happen with saliva. Even the smallest little drip drops can get into your lungs and cause infection. So kids who have this kind of risk are often 100% G-tube fed, and this is it's just not safe for him to eat. So hence his aspiration risk. What happens if he aspirates? Well, it can stay in there. It can get infected. It can cause pneumonia. The pneumonia can be very serious depending on the particulate that is stuck in there. And yeah, so it's a real dangerous, actually, situation. So that's why we're always monitoring his airway situation. And that being said, I'm going to now drive to Monroe and just, it's been so hard. You know, you just want to work. And you just want it to work, but things are complex. Here's my deal. Oh, I love this new Adele song. Oh, so nice. Henry wants to eat my sandwich. You cannot have my sandwich. Daniel's with me. We just went to the office and picked something up. Peef. I don't feel like talking about that situation. But then I went and got Thomas lunch because his school finished at 12. Stop, Henry. They have parent-teacher conferences. So Thomas needed lunch because the band is going to start rehearsing at 1 o'clock. And then after that, Thomas has something called the Great Gatsby Jazz Band that he's in. I don't really know what that is yet. I just know that he's got to stay at school until 8 o'clock. So then, where I am now is the USPS, And I checked my post office box, and look at that. I got 3 packages in there. So that's exciting. So today isn't turning out half bad after all. So, well, I'm going to go take Daniel home. And he's got therapy at 3:30. He's got PT at home, so I want to get him home and clean up his room because it got kind of messy in there this morning. We were in a hurry. Like, I have to change his sheets and clean up all the laundries and stuff. Nobody makes more laundry, maybe not nobody, but Daniel makes so much laundry. It's crazy. It's crazy. We could keep a laundromat going 24 hours a day almost. Okay, so that's all the news that's fit to print at the moment. I'm going to finish my little tuna fish sandwich before Henry does, and then get the boy home here. I picked up some of my belongings at the office because I'm really not quite sure if I was told never to come back or if I was told just to go away for now, or if we're still working on it, or I have no idea, but I'm gonna just pretend it went away and be happy as much as I can, right? Don't you hate when things are so weird and you just it's just the way it goes. Oh, I feel hot. Am I hot? Is it hot out? I don't even know. Okay, so happy day. Hope you're having a happy Thursday. Actually, my sandwich was really good, so that was positive. And Henry's being a good boy. And Daniel's pretty happy. At the moment. He was screaming earlier. Crazy kid. Alright, I love you guys. Bye. So, when I went to pick up my check, I had an envelope. And there was a Starbucks scratch off and a little bit of money. And it's the loser. It is a loser. Loser, loser. I don't buy these things. I never win, ever. So, it's almost 5. We're leaving now to go over to the high school because Thomas has his parent-teacher conferences tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. He's over there. John's here, and we have to take Daniel because we don't have a nurse, so it's something that we had hoped we could get through together and concentrate on. But hopefully Daniel does well. If he doesn't, I'll walk around with him. He should be okay, hopefully. We'll bring the iPad. You want to go to the high school with us and be a good boy? Maybe? Sort of? Theo, you want me to sell you on eBay? Because that's where I've been taking pictures of things. Selling some things on eBay, like little books and things. What are you doing?
The bottom basement.
We're getting lost in the high school.
Going to the high school.
Daniel's playing Pop the Popcorn.
Pop the popcorn.
Sarah, I wonder how much Sarah misses it. Where are you going? Elevator.
Elevator. Sorry.
This is our life.
We're just going to use the stairs and just four-wheel it. Come on, Dan.
Pull up a wheelie, Dad.
We're going to put a...
Daniel's in the high school. Daniel's in the high school. Daniel's in the high school.
What's the shirt say?
Adopt.
Oh, it's the adoption?
It doesn't mean adopt me. Adopt me. Adopt me now. Doing pretty awesome.
Don't give the numbers. Just say he's doing well.
He's doing awesome. He's got an A. We're very happy with him.
He's got a D.
I'm sweaty here.
Thomas really sucks. Thank you.
Daniel, what happened to your popcorn game?
We got Eckhart to go to. Good. That'll be nice.
We still know we have the one at 7 too.
And then, yeah, and then science. Eckhart next, and then science.
Right. And it's about so you go on. I'll take them.
Are we on the bottom floor?
No one else is going. I don't want to see by myself. If you're gonna,
Yeah,
no, I'll go.
That's the lobby.
No, that's perfect.
Oi. Oh, so it's I don't know, it's 8, almost 8:30. We just got home a little while ago from Thomas's parent-teacher conferences. Daniel was a trooper. He is now relaxing. He only had one real upset moment. But Thomas is doing really well. He's actually in a student-run jazz band group. They're doing a student-run performance or student-run show called Great Gatsby. Yeah, like the Great Gatsby, right? I'm really tired. Anyway, the kids are all playing jazz. And I mean, this kid's been playing an instrument since 1 o'clock this afternoon. And we had a really good talk with his band director. And I need to kind of get him, push him a little bit. And we've got some recommendations for some instructors who would be able to really take him to the next level in terms of jazz and would be able to expose him to things outside of the realm of high school, because he's going to need that because he's only a freshman and he already is, at a level that's like here, but he needs to learn and he needs to develop, and he has a lot to learn, so he needs a real good teacher. And we've got some recommendations. Can we afford the lessons? Who wants to go to school for music and be a musician? And he's certainly talented. And then told me a funny story, because I had told the band director in an email that I wondered if he knew that Thomas had perfect pitch, because not many kids do. And he actually asked him in class, he's like, "You have perfect pitch?" because he didn't know that. And he tested him, and was pretty amazed. He's just asked, "Does anybody else have perfect pitch?" And only one other kid did. And perfect pitch is when your head can hear music and know the note. Like, I hear music, I know that's a C, or I know that's an E flat, or I know that's an A flat, or I know that's a D, or whatever. And most people can't hear what a note is. That's perfect pitch. Like, your brain knows exactly what it is. It's amazing. It's an amazing talent, and either you have that or you don't have that. Now Thomas just has that little extra skill, I guess. Anyway, he loves music. He's just cranking away at the jazz when we left, after walking around on the field for 3 hours. Challenges that we do, and you have kids who are so self-directed. It's really a blessing. I mean, God has really blessed me with kids who just thrive and are creative and are off the track. They're apart from the crowd. And maybe that's a little isolating sometimes. I don't know. I mean, Thomas seems to have friends, but we're exhausted. And we'll see what's in those boxes tomorrow. Okay, Daniel? Look at him. He's going to go to sleep any second. You just did your meds. I got to make your formula for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm so tired. Come on, Henry.